Waiting for your storm to settle as I look toward the sea. Dust in your eyes like the water as the tide it consumes me. You would never save me if my walls came down. That is underwater, you would let me drown. Watching as I suffocate. Darling, pull the trigger, honey, steal my crown. Choke me till I black out, put your hands around. Down my heart.
Intimacy with God sounds so serious to some people, and some people it's just a normal word. To me, it's so personal. It wasn't like this few years back. As time passes by, it gets even serious and intense when it's mentioned. As days go by, I've learned to be more intentional with my relationship with God, more than I even take my romantic relationships. My faith in God has increased this year. I've learned to trust Him more than ever. Living like it's my last moments with nothing to hold on to except God and just His word. Have you ever been pushed to rock bottom to the extent that all you want to do is stay alive? You don't know why, but the things happening around you are overwhelming and just so confusing. That was me in July. Just for context, Philippians 2:13 really helped me when it says that, for it is God who works in you, who will and to act in order to fulfill His good purpose. I learned that sometimes we go through things because it's God's purpose, and He has a purpose which is continuous, which things will not go your way because you're going through a lot, but things will just go as they should so that God's purpose can be seen and can take place. Honestly, I was hitting rock bottom. I got so buried in social media that all I knew was scrolling to allow time fly until time to leave the comfort zone came. I turned an addiction to a source of wealth. God just has a way of fixing your life, and that showed me that Psalms 25 verse 1 is indeed that word when it says that in you, Lord, my God, I put my trust. That was a declaration that I really needed. A declaration that didn't have to tell me that trust in the Lord or do this, but a declaration that was so intense from my mouth to God's ears. In you, Lord my God, I put my trust. Then came Psalms 39 verse 7. But now, Lord, what do I look for? My hope is in you. That felt so assuring. It felt a lot of peace coming through, and it really was intense. I take you back. In a way, God spoke to me in March and April so many times that I had already seen and been prepped for events to come. On 17th of April was the D-Day for what the Lord had prepared me for. A day I shall never forget. But just for context, let's start with 16th, the day before the D-Day. I didn't go to work. Funny thing, I woke up as usual, prepped, but didn't go to work. I ended up going to my campus to pick my certificate because I was planning to leave the company at the end of the month. So I thought. On 17th, I attended a staff meeting. Thereafter, had a misunderstanding with one of the staffs. I excused myself somehow. I found myself in Sitam Valley Road. I had such an intimate, intense moment with God, and all I can remember is that I asked God for another job. Later, nearly closing hours, I went back to the office after spending a whole day in church. Exactly at closing time, the manager called me and I was handed a letter with "We regret." We all know how it goes. To my usual self, that would have been the most heartbreaking news in my life at the moment. But I was so happy. To me, it felt like an answered prayer. Even though it felt too soon, I left with one word that I had constantly seen that month. That is Isaiah 46 verse 4. Even to your old age, grey hairs, I am He. I am He who will sustain you. I have made you. I will carry you. I will sustain you, and I will rescue you. Then, I think till date, that verse still goes with me wherever I go. I even have a sticky note next to my bed to remind me every day in the morning. Then came Matthew 7:7. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you. 17th is the day the door for me to work 8 to 5 was closed and a new chapter was to begin. But I was hopeful. I looked forward to God. All through, He has sustained me. He has taken care of me, which has really made sense. Isaiah 46. Then came July and everything changed. Not everything, well, just a couple of things. A switch in life. July made me so weary. It has been one of a kind month. I was literally losing it. Financially, it was my worst month. Since I lost my job in April, I've never been on a financial crisis. God has always taken care of me. Not to say that in July He didn't take care of me. Sure, He did super well. But it was just one of those moments. I felt like my world was crashing. Things were just falling apart. My best friend was getting married and I was in the lineup. That didn't give me pressure because I had already saved for that since February and I already had everything figured out. And in July, Matthew 11:28 really came through for me. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Honestly, I needed rest, but I couldn't. I didn't have the luxury at the time. And once again, Isaiah 46 verse 4, the second part, which is part B. I have made you, I will carry you, I will sustain you, and I will rescue you, came through for me. And I think there is just something special with the 46 numbers. Because in Psalms 46 verse 19, part A says, be still and know that I am God. And I think all through everything that has happened in my life, the one thing that I am more grateful for is the fact that everything that happens, God has always been in the story. From me being in school and finishing, graduating, being the first graduate in my family, it has really been a blessing from God. And I think even my life, me being on YouTube, is not something I ever planned, not something I was born knowing I will do, or I grew up wanting to do, but God had a plan and He knew it would happen. I want to inspire someone watching this vlog today that it doesn't matter what you're going through, what you've gone through, or what you shall go through in the future. I want you to always remember the verses that I've mentioned in this vlog. I hope you wrote down. You always be encouraged that the most important relationship in this life, your relationship with yourself, more importantly, your relationship with God. It has not been easy. shall never be easy, but having God by our sides shall forever be easy, sweet, fun, and we shall enjoy life so long as we are in the presence of God and we allow Him into our lives. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the vlog.
Every single way, yeah, without you, I've got no focus. I'm fighting to just get through the day, and I keep falling, 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 and deeper in every single way. Yeah, I keep falling, 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 and without you, there's no escape. Yeah, without you. And all this time without you, baby, I'm living in the past. 'Cause without you, it's like the ocean, I'm drowning in every single way. Yeah, without you, I've got no focus, I'm fighting to just get through the day. And I keep falling, 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 and deeper in every single way. Yeah, I keep falling, 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 and without you, there's no escape. Yeah, without you, I keep falling, 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 and deeper in every single way. Yeah, I keep falling, 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 and without you, there's no escape. Yeah, without you. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through? Shining through.
so much for watching. See you in the next one.